Hi, hey, welcome to the show. I'm going to do something a little different today than I usually do. A lot of people have been telling me that I always have funny things to say during shows. So I'm going to start commentating on shows that I see every day. You know, all of this is just for humor. We're about to watch a Judge Judy episode. So I'm going to give advice that lawyers have told me over the years. Know that it's just for entertainment purposes. I am not a lawyer. This particular incident is about a dog bite. So I'm also going to comment on dog training. I am not a dog trainer, but I have a lot of friends who are, and they give me great advice. And I have a playlist on this channel that is about dog training. And it's just a way of me, for lack of a better word, regurgitating everything that my friends have taught me about dog training. So that you yourself can see that you don't need to be a dog trainer to train your dog. The name of the playlist is Life with Fenrir. So if you want to watch it, it's about a 2-year-old husky and her training from the first day we got her to the present time. So if you want to go check that out, Life with Fenrir, thanks. All right, so let's get started with this episode.
Tell me what happened with the dog.
I was walking home from school and across the street, and a lady was coming up towards me with the dog and baby stroller. And
So she had a baby stroller. That was this lady here?
Yes. And while I was getting closer, the dog was like jumping around and making growling noises, and she was saying, "Don't do it to the dog."
Let me stop right there. There are a lot of people in life who are definitely afraid of dogs because when they were this child's age, they had a bad encounter and they have judged dogs ever since. And that has protected them. That's the way they choose to protect themselves. And that's great. But I think that one thing we should teach our kids is that when a dog is growling, it not necessarily all the time means that the dog is aggressive. For instance, Rottweilers and Huskies, they kind of growl when they're happy to see people too. You know, a person with not that much experience with these types of dogs are going to think that, oh, well, maybe this dog is out to get me. But that's the first sign that this kid should have knew something was up. And I haven't seen this episode, so I don't know. Maybe the growling ends up nice. I don't know. I'm seeing it at the same time you are, so understand that.
Well,
She said, "Don't do it"?
Yes.
Was she holding on to the leash?
Yeah, she had the leash on her hand while she was holding on to the string.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, that is false.
Just a second, don't interrupt.
That's the first thing you don't do in court. Don't interrupt. Judges do not like that. And this lady is starting off wrong, which in my opinion, now this lady could be 100% right, but the way she's coming off right now, if I was a judge, I would say she's guilty. She's guilty of whatever. I believe she's the defendant, and she's guilty of whatever they're saying she's claiming, because she feels like she has to interject her opinion on what's going on. Well, at least she stayed quiet right away.
The dog went around and behind her and bit me on the leg.
Okay. And what did you do?
Okay.
Did you go home?
Yes.
Did the lady say anything to you?
No.
Did you say anything to the lady?
No.
Did you say your dog bit me?
No.
How did you find her if you hadn't said anything to her?
It was my dad.
Your dad found her? Okay. Did you go to the doctor?
Yes.
And you had to get a shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me where they gave you the shot.
On both arms and both legs.
And did you have to go back for shots more than once or just once?
I would have, but they found the dog.
So you got 4 shots that day.
Yes.
Do you remember what the dog looked like?
Yes. It was
I hope
white
that
and
this
fluffy.
kid
It was like
is not gonna,
Had you ever
for the
seen
rest of
this
his life,
lady or
hate
dog
dogs.
before?
No.
Go back there so you can stand next to your dad in case I have any other questions for you. Mr. Nunez,
Yes.
how did you find Miss Rodriguez?
The next day after There was another incident, and then that individual we had spoken to that was in search of that dog also realized that it was the exact same dog that had bitten him. We received a phone call that following day on December 9th, and she informed us of it.
Who called you?
The individual from the Pflugerville Police Department made
And
the
said
phone
that
call to me that next day.
That they had believed
They did find that dog due to the fact of another individual being bitten
by that dog.
by the
All right, so he's suing for 2,000 and some change, and now the dog has a problem. You know, this happens in my neighborhood too. There are dogs that have had some bad experiences and choose to just attack everything that comes near it, you know. So, and these owners think like they're gonna change if you know, someday the dog is gonna just all of a sudden change, and it's like, no, they're not gonna change, you know.
By that dog?
by the same dog, yes.
On what date was the other
That
individual?
was on December 9th, in which that second incident occurred.
And the incident involving your son was on the 8th?
On the 8th, the day before. And then we've got documents of both of those
I'd
incidents.
like to
if
see
needed.
both.
Your Honor, that was hearsay. That was actually, my mom was walking the dog, and the dog, there was a pit bull
Listen to me.
unleashed.
Don't interrupt.
Oops, another person's gonna learn, right?
Second is
But
that
don't tell me
individual
what
the following
happened with
day.
your mom and what's hearsay.
Sure.
I actually know what hearsay is.
You got it.
We're speaking of the dog that's bitten two different individuals, not who was walking it the second day.
Your Honor, may I point out that on that record of my mother-in-law with the second incident, it shows that the other dog was not on a leash and was coming towards my mother-in-law and our dog.
And we actually called 911 that day. My mother did.
Just a second. Were either one of you there?
No.
No, ma'am.
Now I hear you.
Then where's your mother at?
Okay, may I approach the board?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that's good she asked for
Okay,
permission.
so it
That's
was
smart.
December 8th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The school was being...
Sorry, did she say Sunday?
Just listen to me. Don't interrupt her.
Okay.
It was December 8th. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going down Bishop's Gate. I saw that Samuel was coming, so my sister's very afraid of dogs, so I know to be respectful of others who are walking near us. And so I stopped to the left side with my dog on my left and on my right hand with the stroller. I directed Samuel to go around us, and
Just a second. Why would you do that? No.
I didn't direct him.
Listen to me.
I just stood
Stop.
there.
And you have to know, you're talking to somebody who's had dogs for 50 years and who walks dog on a leash when I'm outside. Why would you direct or suggest that Sammy go around the dog?
I directed him by standing there. I didn't tell him verbally. I just stood there to the side of him so he knew that he could pass
Don't tell me
us.
what he knew. He passed you.
Yes, he did.
And
Why-
And
First of all, you know, I wanted to make this comical, but it's the way I see it. It's like it's frustrating me because people just can't really think. It's why you always have to train your dog to be friendly. And I know it sucks because people mostly get dogs to protect, and now you have to train your dog to be friendly. Either that or train your dog to wear a muzzle when it's out so this kind of stuff doesn't happen. That's what I would do as a person with dogs. And like Judge Judy, I've had dogs for over 50 years. Apparently I'm older than Judge Judy. I didn't know that.
And we walked up, we kept walking, and then my dog started barking as we had already walked off.
And
I turned around and my dog was just barking, and the kid didn't react.
Just a second. Be very careful. You know, when you start to say things that you've been practicing in your mind
Yes.
to say, but as you actually articulate them, they sound stupid.
Okay.
Okay? They sound stupid. Then you're sort of getting away from yourself. And that's what's happening to you right now. Because now you are
Analyzing
turning
it.
around. Because the dog started to bark. And as you were turning around, you were going to tell me what happened?
Then the dog bit him.
As I turned around, I pulled my dog back, and Samuel just walked off. He didn't react. He didn't tell me anything. So I didn't assume anything, and I carried on with my walk. And that's what happened.
Well, it's kind of...
I don't want to hear you, sir. You weren't there.
Okay.
try to get it. All right, let's see part two.